The Holy Gospel according to John, the 4th chapter. Glory to you, O Lord. Thus he comes to a city of Samaria called Sychar, near the plot of land that Jacob gave to his son Joseph, and a font of Jacob's was there. So then Jesus, wearied by the journey, sat down by the font. It was about the 6th hour. A woman comes from Samaria to draw water. Jesus says to her, "Give me a drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city so that they might buy food. So the Samaritan woman says to him, "How do you, being a Judean, ask for a drink from me, a Samaritan woman?" Jesus answered and told her, "If you recognized God's gift, and who it is saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." She says to him, "Lord, you have no bucket, and the well is deep. So where do you get the living water from? Surely you are not greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, and his sons and livestock too." Jesus answered and told her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will thirst again, but whoever drinks from the water that I shall give him will most definitely never thirst throughout the age. Rather, the water that I shall give him will become in him a fountain springing up to the life of the age." The woman says to him, "Lord, give me this water, so that I am not thirsty, and do not continually come here to draw." He says to her, "Go call your husband and come here." The woman replied and said, "I do not have a husband." Jesus tells her, "You speak well to say, 'I do not have a husband,' for you have had 5 husbands, and he whom you have now is not your husband. This you have said truthfully." The woman says to him, "Lord, I see that you are a prophet. Our fathers worshipped on this mountain, and you people say that the place where it is necessary to worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus says to her, "Trust me, madam. An hour is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You people worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, because salvation is from the Judeans. But an hour comes, and now is, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. For indeed the Father looks for those worshiping him. So God is spirit, and it is necessary that those worshiping worship in spirit and truth." The woman says to him, "I know that the Messiah is coming, the one called Anointed. When that one arrives, he will announce all things to us." Jesus says to her, "I am he, I who am speaking to you." And at this point the disciples come to him and were astonished that he was conversing with a woman. But no one said, "What do you want?" or "Why are you speaking with her?" The woman therefore abandoned her water jar and departed into the city, and tells the people, "Come, see a man who told me everything that I have done. Might this not be the Anointed?" They went out from the city and came to him. In the meantime, the disciples implored him, saying, "Rabbi, eat." But he said to them, "I have food to eat of which you do not know." So the disciples said to one another, "Could someone have brought him something to eat?" Jesus says to them, "My food is that I may do the will of the one who has sent me, and may bring his work to completion. Do you not say, 4 months yet, and then comes the harvest? I tell you, look, lift up your eyes and see the fields, because they are already white for harvesting. The reaper is receiving wages and gathering fruit for life in the age, so that the one sowing and the one reaping may rejoice together. For in this the saying is true, that one is the sower and another the reaper. I have sent you to reap that for which you have not labored, and you have entered into their labor. And many of the Samaritans of that city had faith in him on account of the woman testifying, "He told me all the things I had done." So when the Samaritans came to him, they implored him to stay with them, and he stayed there 2 days. And many more had faith as a result of his teaching. And they said to the woman, "We have faith no longer on account of your talk, for we ourselves have listened, and we know that this man is truly the Savior of the cosmos."